More than STEM, the Dickinson College Data Science and Analytics Initiative curriculum must possess the full scope of intellectual content needed to prepare its liberal arts and science undergraduate students for industry and government professional roles in program management, focusing on stakeholders and opportunity value points, technical performance, focusing on requirements and architecture, and project management, focusing on the way of working, the team, and the earned value of the ongoing work itself. Selective and useful contemporary readings and YouTubes depict a convincing range of resources spanning the terms of reference, philosophy, ethics, and culture underlying the fields of systems and software engineering endeavor. This collection aims to bridge the gap between academic and empirical viewpoints and may be judged suitable for use in an innovative and forward-looking data science and analytics initiative and its curriculum. Mastery of this material will equip the student with the useful head start and unique orientation in entering the profession of software engineering in a systems context, one that encompasses data analytics. The data science curriculum calls for rigorous coursework, skills development, learnings, readings, exercises, labs, and YouTube productions that yield a demonstrable level of competence. It is expected that students will be equipped with a robust foundational knowledge in mathematics and theory of matrices, statistics and cross-correlation, excellent spreadsheet ability, data visualization and presentation knowledge and skills, and public speaking and written communication capabilities. In addition, students should receive a solid introduction to the internet, big data, public, private, and hybrid, and machine learning and artificial intelligence, as well as contemporary cybersecurity challenges and mitigation strategies. Other topics in demand that should receive attention include team innovation management, risk management, earned value projection and calculation, proof of correctness, numerical analysis and finite word effects, semantic correspondence and browser design, and query language design fundamentals. An example of a challenging exercise demonstrating competence calls for answering the following question. In a great circle weapons delivery problem, how many digits of precision for pi are needed to deliver 6 meters of circular error probability, CEP, accuracy? Deliver a convincing presentation of your work in the form of a YouTube production. Diagramming the anatomy of a project in terms of essence alphas is helpful in determining the value of applicants to the organization. Essence spans the customer, solution, and endeavor. 4 real-world examples of using the essence paradigm to good effect with senior managers facing consequential challenges are shown as illustrations of diagramming the anatomy of a project. In Software 2015, Situation Dire, the increasing dependence of industry and government on an immature software profession whose promise exceeds its delivery has become a source of risk that teeters at the tipping point. The convergence of software, national security, and global competitiveness interactions and their fragile dependencies could unleash a destructive synergy of propagating and cascading effects. The focus of critical infrastructure resilience is on integration engineering process, management, and engineering considerations, with full attention to the roles of the resilience integrator and the intelligent middleman, and the convincing evidence of resilience integration engineering earned value analytics used in calculating resilience risk. In Search of a Modern Software Lifecycle explores the secure DevOps foundations for large-scale software systems in terms of voices from the trenches, the field of play, life cycle on center stage, and evolutionary features and issues including sequential, prototype, incremental, iterative, spiral, CMMI, technical debt, code and upload, and frequency of release. Next generation software engineering, open source software, false claims, integration engineering, and a new way of thinking. It is time that technical debt assessment and measurement be recognized in defense acquisition and procurement, and that its anticipation, avoidance, and elimination be incentivized. Accomplishing this is essential to the sustainability of the defense software industry. As more senior executives retire, the principal challenge confronting the Senior Executive Service, SES, is to bridge the growing experience gap with collaborative leadership skills. Collaborative leadership skills are greatly needed, particularly in acquiring high-risk, mission-critical, software-intensive systems, where programs face dire difficulties. This challenge can be met using established methods of software engineering and thinking in a systems context. Heads up, with 80% of government software procured as commercial off-the-shelf, COTS, C-O-T-S, and are accorded limited or restricted rights, government acquisition managers need to be alert to intellectual property considerations. When modified and extended through government funding, COTS, COTS software becomes government off-the-shelf, GOTS, GOTS software, entitled to government purpose rights. Unless the government acquisition manager insists on it, a contractor may engage in false claims practice by improperly marketing and selling GOTS software as COTS. Software in an engineering context was created to focus on the problems and opportunities presented by the increasing role of software in the world's systems. More specifically, the interaction between software engineering and systems engineering, and the heightened importance of integration in systems and processes called upon to build them. Software engineering method and theory, CMAT, and its essence kernel provides the integrating element that greatly assists the ability to think and act in terms of systems. These YouTubes address the philosophy, ethics, and culture underlying the fields of systems and software engineering endeavor. The route to global software competitiveness. Team Innovation Management Lab. The nature and dilemma of risk. Software and supply chain risk management assurance. The case for situational thinking. Is the White House Cyber Commission floundering? Intelligent middlemen and cyber operation pullback. A user story, critical infrastructure resilience. Technical debt, a hole in your canoe. Safeguarding proprietary information, rational conditions for internet use. Sustainability of software systems. Divergence in the way of thinking between government and military-industrial complex. A globalized industrial base. Inside track to offshore outsourcing. In closing, my contact information is shown here. Thank you.